Hotel Echo Lima Oscar. Good evening from Southeast London, England, from your host, your guy himself, the one and only and truly ELG repping. Now, I apologise to all football fans and Arsenal fans, Porto fans, and whatnot for being late. I must have overslept. And I woke up 7:45 on the dot. I was meant to start, and so let me give myself some time. Got this video, this match review of our last 16 tie against FC Porto. Now, before I get into the match review, or the match preview itself, do me a favour and show me love, joy and respect by smashing the thumbs up like button for me, yeah? Do that in abundance. Make sure that you share this channel amongst your, well, virally all over the globe, yeah? Especially amongst your friends and your relatives, yeah? And make sure you, make sure you drive the share button up, yeah? And if you're watching me for the first time, yeah, welcome on board. Just do me a favour and share this channel amongst your friends and your relatives, and tell them to share it amongst their friends and relatives. In the comment section below, you got an opinion on the game. Do you feel Arsenal can perform a lot better? If you want to drop anything in the comment section below, then please do so. As far as I'm concerned, yeah, my comment section is for positive feedback only, yeah, but I can't even talk right now. My comment section is for positive feedback only, yeah? So just keep it nice but respectful, yeah? And lastly, do smash the subscribe to me left, right and centre, gloriously but passionately, yeah? Make sure you do subscribe to the channel, yeah? The more subscribers, the more this channel will grow, yeah? So the aim is for me to get to 1,000 subscribers. So get subscribing, yeah? You know where that subscribe button is, yeah? Do it. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Shout out to the one viewer who's just tuned in, yeah? I hope you're watching, and I hope you're enjoying the crap. Put some flavour to it. UEFA Champions League last 16. We're 1-0 down. But that being said, we can find that scintillating form that we have found in the Premier League by scoring goals. We've scored 33 league goals and conceded a subtotal of 4. Okay. I think in this game, the first 20 odd minutes, we really need to get onto Porto. You know, from the moment they get the ball, we really need to put the pressure on them. You know, because in the first leg, it feels like we never laid the glove on them. You know, the goalkeeper's jersey from head to top was all clean, all game. Was clean all game, should I say? We just never opposed ourselves in that game at all. I mean, I can't pick out a player who really tried to oppose himself on the game, but one player. And if anything, yeah, we were lucky to escape with a 1-0 deficit. Could have been 2-0 down. The striker they had hit the post and then ricocheted off him and he went wide. I'm thinking to myself, how lucky we were to escape punishment. How lucky we were. And then at the death, La Liga, great strike. David had no chance. I mean, there's some critics out there that believe David Raya would have saved that. Not for me. It was a great strike. Got caught out with a soccer punch in the last dying seconds of the game. And we didn't do enough to get a result. Now, tomorrow night, we really, and I mean really, need to push for that victory. Can we get the job done? I say we can. But what I say and what happens in reality is two different matters. But there you go. Right, without further ado, I'm going to pick my starting 11, my 9 subs, and the formation. Right, my formation, as you can see at the bottom of your screen, is a 4-3-3. In goal, the returning Daviraya. Again, he shouldn't be hard done by with criticism about the goal. It was a great strike. There was nothing he could do about it. So Daviraya starts in goal. The back four, Benjamin White, also nicknamed Benny Blanco. For me, my man of the match on Saturday. He keeps his place in the team. Obviously, he deserves the praise he gets. He's been absolutely terrific last season at right back, and he's finding his form again. Benjamin White, 2 assists on Saturday. He'll go into this game with a lot of confidence. The centre-half pairing, well, William Saliba, our Rolls Royce. He's been Rolls Royce all season. So, like I said, he's always so composed on the ball, hardly gives it away and under pressure. I mean, he's an ideal centre-half who can play out from the back. He's recovery position, he defends well, and a great contact defender. Another great contact defender, Gabriel dos Santos Magalhães. For me, he just gets better and better. I mean, obviously not at fault for the goal. We know who was at fault for the goal, but we won't mention his name as yet. For me, does what it says in the thing. Defends well, defends first, defends well. Even travelling with the ball at his feet, I mean, he's just as good as any centre-half in the Premier League at this precise moment of time. Strong, quick, knows his position, reads danger. I mean, he's having a good season again. A long way to continue. Left back, he's only recently got into the team, but there's a reason why he plays in that position. Jakub Kovia. I mean, in the first leg, he won't at his best. I can't say he performed that well, but no one performed that well in the red and white shirt out there. But one thing I will say about Jakub Kovia, he's defensively a lot more sound and solid than Zinchenko, and he's going to be needed for this game. And from an offensive point of view, he understands the game. He understands what he has to do to support Martinelli, give him an option. You know, him coming forward, it frees Martinelli to do what he needs to do, and that's because of his understanding of the role as a left back. He's getting better. So Jakub Kovia completes the back four for me. The midfield trio, Jorginho has to start for me in this game. He was all right against Brentford, and for me, he should have started the first leg. Since he's come into the first team, he's given us that extra control in that midfield, and the way he sprays the ball about on the pitch, magnificent for me. Jorginho. On the left-hand side to him, Declan Rice. What can I say about this guy? What more can I say? For me, our favourite to be our player of the season from an Arsenal fan perspective. He's all over that pitch, and you can see why he's getting popping up with goals. 2 goals in the last 2 games. I mean, his confidence is sky high at the moment. Declan Rice. On the left-hand side to Jorginho, to complete the trio, is our club captain Martin Odegaard. Now, for me, we're going to need a big performance from him. Seriously big performance. He knows what he has to do. As long as he knows he can find space between the defence and midfield and can receive the ball at his feet, we know what to expect from him. A moment of brilliance, and he is capable of that midfield area. Plus, he's the one that you see pressing the defenders when they have the ball at their feet, and he will lead that by example, and we need him to do all of that and above tomorrow night. Martin Odegaard. The front three, right wing forward, we already know it's Bukayo Saka. We need a special performance from him, from our star boy. And it's going to be a star boy performance that helps us get over the line. We know what he's capable of doing on his day. Capable of winning us the game with a moment of brilliance. And, you know, with Bukayo Saka going 1v1 with a defender, if he's up to beating that defender 1v1, he'll cause problems. And that's whether he scores or whether he creates an assist. He is always likely to be a problem. So that's because Saka starting. What I do here, left wing forward. If he's cleared and medically made fit, then Gabriel Martinelli starts this game for me. Arteta said in his pre-match interview that he suffered a cut on his foot. Well, if he can heal on time, I'll start Martinelli, depending on cut on his foot. If not, then he will go for Leandro Trossard, which is not a bad option at all, depending on which Trossard turns up. Up top, Kai Havertz for me. Again, his understanding of the position of a striker is getting better. His understanding of the position of a striker, he's more acknowledging it more. And on top of that, he seems to be thriving in that position. He's imposing himself more and more in the game, and he's coming up with goals now and 3 assists this season. I think he's got some total of 8-9 goals for the season and 3 assists. You know, the guy can't, at this moment of time, this guy cannot be criticised for his recent performances. Don't see why he cannot start this game for me. Kai Havertz up top. Right. My substitutions, I think he can have more than 9 substitutions as it's a European competition. So in goal, Aaron Ramsdale redeemed himself with 2 good saves on Saturday to make up for the mistake. But for me, he stays on the bench. Substitute number 2, getting all the bodies that we can get. Paul Hein, an understudy to Ramsdale, never mind Dalarea. Full of potential. I haven't seen too much of him. So Paul Hein will get his opportunity one day. Maybe it would be best for him to go out on loan if after to sign a new goalkeeper. Substitute number 3. To be cleared fit, Kenny Tomiyasu. Good, versatile, and very good versatile all-round centre-half. He's come from the Asia Cup. He hasn't featured as much, but when he is in the team, he's beneficial to us and very vital. Tomiyasu starts on the bench. Alexander Zinchenko came on Saturday just for a few minutes, showed some neat touches on the ball as he does. Close control touches with the ball, should I say. But for me, I'm going to have him on the bench. Substitute number 5. Substitute number 5. Mohamed El Neni. If he's declared fit, obviously he didn't make the substitute on Saturday, but for me, he has to start on the bench. He does what it says on the team. He does recycle the ball more, but we need a little bit more from a midfield player. So I don't feel that he's got that extra more to give the team other than his energy around the pitch. But for me, he starts on the bench. Substitute number 6. Fabio Vieira. Someone who can play as a 10 or as an 8. Maybe he'll be ideally substitute you want to come on in this game. So I'll go for Fabio Vieira. Substitute number 7, Leandro Trossard. For me, didn't have best of things against Brentford. Very ineffective for them being difficult. But as an impact substitute, definitely on the bench. Substitute number 8. Again, didn't have much of an impact as a substitute on Saturday, but Reece Nelson starts on the bench for me. I would like to see more from him if he came on earlier. But again, we need to see more from him, and we are not seeing it. But one thing we do know that he's a lively player once he's on that pitch as a sub. But in this game, he's going to have to be on the sub bench. Substitute number 9, Reece Nelson for me. Emile Smith-Rowe. Reece Nelson. I'm going to pull his name out again. Emile Smith-Rowe for me. He can come on and possibly have a key impact in this game. And I say key impact likely because he's a guy who can pop up with a goal. Unlucky he got scored against Newcastle in a 4-1 win. He could have made it 5-1 with an effort. But other than that, he hasn't had best of seasons, let's be real, and I think he knows that himself. But one thing we do know that we've Emile Smith-Rowe capable of is arriving late into the box and getting a goal, and that's one of his strengths. But for me, I'm going to have him on the bench here. Substitute number 10. I think we'll go for a defender here, Ryan Walters. Yeah, I prefer. I mean, he's a Haaland Academy product. I haven't seen anything of him to suggest that there's potential. Mikel Arteta and his coaching staff have obviously seen what they've seen. They feel that he's the next biggest thing to come from the Haaland Academy. Well, we shall see in time. But substitute number 10, Ryan Walters. Substitute number 11, Eddie Nketiah. I guess game time is limited for a particular reason, and that's Kai Havertz. Kai Havertz for me has been seen as the guy who's going to be the main number 9 for the time being, based on the form that he's on. With Eddie Nketiah, he's had his opportunities, chances in front of goal in 90 minutes games. He misses key chances, and me, I think bench is what he can hold as best for me. Eddie Nketiah. Gabriel Hesley, substitute number 12, and our substitution. The reason for this substitute is the reason why I'm on the bench is due to the fact that he's still a little rusty, and he hasn't found any form yet. And as he's come on from the bench on Saturday, there was very little impact. There was not even little impact, zero impact for me. There was no impact at all. Suppose he came on just to do a job that Mikel Arteta wanted him to do, but for me, I can't really even find any positives from the time that he had on the bench, on the pitch. So he's on the bench. That completes my starting 11 and my substitution bench. And on top of that, it's a 4-3-3. So yet again, what a pleasure to produce this content on this very platform, and shout out to StreamYard for this. So, ladies and gentlemen, to the boys and the girls, allow me to thank you for listening, thank you for tuning in, thank you for watching and saving the best to last. Thank you for putting up with me and this lovely crack. So do look after yourself. Make sure you look after your families, and do make sure you look after your friends. Make sure you look after your families, and do look after yourself, which is always important. More peace, more loving, more blessings again. I'm your host, your guy himself, the one and only truly. Remember, we're going to chat again, yeah? So like, comment, share, and subscribe. You do all of that for me, make the channel look good and grow good. Other than that, please just be nice. And I do mean be nice. Cheers.